At least this time we get to race some cars. Quick pit stop before we head on the plane.
Oh,
morning, dude.
Let's go.
Cheers. All right, now we can go to the airport. I literally can't believe I'm doing this again. You have TSA pre-check, right?
Yeah.
Thank God. That would have been strike one. Biggest advice: TSA pre-check plus clear. That's the way to do it. All right. Ready for your first adventure?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Oh my God. Dude, clear game changer, right?
Best thing ever. The lady really hooked it up, walking you all the way through, and I'm feeling good.
That's today's advice, clear plus pre-check. Next adventure's taking us to Atlanta. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that doesn't work. See you guys in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good one, thank you. We made it. Oh, well. That escalated quickly. Welcome to Atlanta. This trip, we are super official. We have traveled, again, I literally can't believe I'm like living out of a hotel basically. We've traveled all the way to Atlanta to race some really cool cars and I'm super stoked. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know how this goes. We had a dinner tonight and it ran super long and I was doing some work, so today didn't really film too much today, but tomorrow we're gonna be racing some really awesome cars, driving on some really amazing tires, and I get to take you guys along and I am so excited for what tomorrow is gonna bring. And I think you guys are gonna be pretty stoked on the cars we're gonna be racing tomorrow and take you guys along for. But anyways, it's midnight and I have an early wake up call tomorrow. Let's get some sleep in. I'll see you in the morning. Welcome to Atlanta Motorsports Park. Last time we were here, we had a great time racing some cars, but today we're here for something a little bit different. Again, we are here with Bridgestone and I could not be any more excited. Usually when it's a Bridgestone event, we have a lot of fun, and today we're here for a very unique opportunity to not only race some cars, but also test out some really awesome tires. You guys watch the channel for a while and watch all of the competition, the racing stuff. You guys know that I love to run the Potenza RE71 RS, which we're gonna be driving today with a bunch of other tires as well. But this is a very unique driving experience because we're not just racing any car. We're racing some pretty insane vehicles today. First up, we're gonna be racing the Acura NSX Type S, but then moving along to the TCR Honda Civic Si. So we are getting to also work a little bit with Honda and Acura today and testing out the Bridgestone tires on their cars. It's gonna be a fantastic day and I can't wait to take you guys along.
I'm so
What
pumped.
a unique experience.
This is insane. Just seeing the lineup is insane. And the SIs.
Yes, so this is going to be really cool. Like I told you guys, I run the Potenza RE71 RS, which we're going to be driving in the TCR Honda Civic Si, which, you know, we model my Type R after a lot of. The TCR car has been developed so incredibly, and we kind of take what they do with the TCR cars and develop it a little bit into what we do with our Type R. We're going to be running the RE71 RS on the SI, but we're actually testing out Bridgestone's new tire today, which is the Potenza Race on the NSX, and thankfully we're the group that gets to take the NSX up first. Later on, we're going to nerd out, get some science aspects in there of the difference between what the Potenza Race is versus what the Potenza RE71 RS is. But finally get to drive an NSX on track. Last time we were with Bridgestone, I think we were doing the winter driving school. We actually got to drive the NSX in the snow, and that just made me really fall in love with the newer NSX. Now we actually get to drive them on track and at a really incredible track. We're gonna have some fun. But also we have a couple other modules today with Nissan Z, a BRZ, and somewhat autocross driving. It's just gonna be an entire experience. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna hop into the NSX. Yellow one?
The yellow dog?
Here we go, the banana NSX. Well, it's only right.
It's only a sign, and it's only right that you get
I gotta get the yellow one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to actually get one of these on track. So we'll be racing in the Potenza Race tire, which is kind of a spec below the RE71 RS, which is fine. It's more of a supercar performance HPDE track tire, so kind of like a more of a streeter version of the RE71 RS.
Alright guys, there we go.
Right, we got the banana NSX. Let's do it. Alright, while we're driving, I figured overlay some knowledge for you guys on these tires because they do have some really awesome options and a application for any type of driving. So like I said, we're on the Potenza Race tires right here. These are a step under the RE71 RS, and this is kind of for your daily driver, but also your track day. These are going to be a lot more comfortable, a lot more noise resistant. If you are a every once in a while track guy, and you're looking for something that you can drive to and from the track in, but still have full comfortability on the street, the Potenza Race is probably for you. Dude,
Okay, there's a pack.
unreal. The car is like actually like pretty squirrely. It's a lot of fun. These tires are definitely a little bit less grippy than the RE71 RS's, but that's like expected. But dude, the NSX is so good.
It just looked and sounded amazing out there.
It's so much fun, dude. Thankfully, right after the NSX, we get to hop into the TCR Civic Si, which if you guys don't know is the purpose-built race car for Honda that they developed for their actual racing, and we get to go drive it right now and test the RE71 RS's. As you guys know, that's what I run on my car. This is going to be very similar to the Type R, obviously way more developed. Let's go take a look at it. Absolutely ridiculous. I think we'll get a better in-depth look in just a bit, but I gotta hop in and get strapped in and all that good stuff, and let's go have some fun.
Yeah, I was talking a little bit.
So yeah, I just watched the taps if it gets over to.
This is insane. I'm literally about to drive. That's like my dream.
That was
Alright, I don't think I really need to talk too much on the RE71 RS's. These kind of speak for themselves. This tire was developed to go as fast as humanly possible, as fast as you're able to. And from my personal experience, they are fast, they're consistent, they last a long time, and overall, probably the best track tire to grab right now. This tire is all about performance, all about grassroots race cars, and the fastest tire that Bridgestone offers. This thing is unbelievable. How do
You were definitely on it.
Easy to drive, you get a lot of confidence pretty quick.
Yeah, absolutely. That was ridiculous.
Awesome.
Thank you
Good
so
job.
much. Yes.
Nice job, buddy.
That was insane. Thank you
like
so
that,
much.
eh?
It was fantastic.
See, I didn't hold you up, did I?
No.
Okay.
No, he
the
just
funny
got back
thing-
and said, "This guy's driving hard."
Yeah, you're
He's
driving.
hard,
Yeah.
So no,
So
that's
much
why I
lighter.
automatically took him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Automatically, I was like, okay, you're gone.
It's so much lighter. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome, dude. You were sailing it out there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you take all that stuff out of there, you lighten it up like that.
Oh my gosh.
You almost
It does everything better.
You almost were
Accelerates
making
better,
me
brakes
work.
better.
Yeah.
You almost had me
Thank
work
you.
on it.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Right?
That's just not even fair.
And he was actually using the car. He was using the tire.
Oh my god. Talk about a dream come true. The car has all the grip. It feels like, I compare it to my Type R because it really is so similar. Just, it feels so feather light, but unlimited grip with RS's.
Yes, and everything.
It was insane. Time to give you guys a little bit of an overview of the TCA Civic Si right here. So we have Corey. Corey, you're part of the race program, I guess races this car, right?
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about
So we
that?
have an after-school, after-work race program at American Honda, and we got associates from all over our nation on our team, and we basically build these cars after work, and we main race at the end of the year is the 25 hours at Thunder Hill.
Dude, that's one of my dreams. I really want to get into enduro, and that's kind of, you know, where this spawned, right? So
Yep.
you guys are racing in enduro all over, and I guess your next event is Thunderhill, right?
It'll be Thunder Hill. We're gonna build one other car for SEMA,
Okay.
and then the next Thunder Hill. And last year, the Bridgestone RE71 RSs, we got first and second in our class.
Best tire, dude.
So our race car, we have a basic mindset on just modifying the bare minimum stuff. So a little bit stock engine. We got wheels and tires, Titan 7s, and radiator upgrade. We got a bigger brake kit from Paragon. The rear brakes are stock. We just use a Paget rear brake pad.
Okay.
And we add a little bit of aero.
So gnarly.
And then RV6, we have a couple suspension upgrades, and we're running the KWs all 4 around.
Wow.
Yep.
So and that's pretty much the setup, right?
Yeah.
But they have it so dialed in that it's really unlike any other car that I've been able to drive, which is my favorite part. You guys have just figured it out. So gnarly.
It's a race car. It's a little
Exactly.
dirty,
That's the
but
point.
it's just very raw.
Wow. So as far as cooling goes, the only really upgrade that you guys have is the radiator.
Yes.
And obviously like the ducting, and wow. So rad. I love getting to look at all of this and like the engineering behind some of the ducting right here, going straight into the brakes. We have a big opening right here for the radiator and the intercooler. Wow. Man, this is so awesome to see. You guys get a look at the interior, fully gutted. Have Honda management, which is what we use. I really want to get this aim screen for our Type R. Kill switch. Wow. As you guys can see, I'm completely and totally geeking out right now, but I have some ideas that we can throw at our Type R now, getting to drive this and see how this handles and reacts. Man, thank you so much.
Yes,
This was awesome.
no problem. Let us know how we can help you guys.
Next up for our day, something a little different. We're rocking the Z, but this time doing something really different. We've got the Auto Z. Put her in drive, baby. Different to what we've been doing today. We actually have a little street drive course. So you guys know that I love, how do I put this in? Oh, there we go, manual. So you guys know that I love driving in the canyons, love driving Toge in Japan, and that's exactly what we get to do today. We are currently on the Potenza Sport. So I actually run these on my GTR, and funny thing, we actually took them, is this how I get out right here? Well, I actually took them on the track when we filmed the TV show, Banging Gears. I took the GTR on the track with the Potenza Sports. Not super ideal for this tire, but for this application on the Z, driving canyon roads, fun, windy roads, it's gonna be great. Ooh, I kind of like the auto, dude.
Uh-oh.
So this time we have an Auto Z, 2023 Z. You guys know that I have the manual 525 horsepower on mine. So this one's stock, but with an auto trans. Let's go have some fun. Dude, I like the auto. This is not bad. This thing Next up, we have the Potenza Sport. I run these on a couple of my cars that I don't really track, like my R35 GTR. Basically, the Potenza Sport is a summer tire all about more responsive driving, more responsive handling, just a more fun summer tire. It's comfortable, handles really well in the back roads and in the canyons.
Why does it sound that good? Why? I'm in love.
Next up, we have the brand new, is this a BRZ? It is. Brand new Subaru BRZ 86, whatever you want to call it. But we're actually rocking a brand new tire setup, Bridgestone Potenza all season, or Sport all season. So basically, kind of like we just drove in the Z, but an all season tire. And this one's gonna be really fun because we get to go on a wet autocross skid pad. Wish me luck. Wet autocross. We'll see how this one plays out.
All good, all good.
All right, last but not least, we have the Potenza Sport all seasons. You guys already know, whether you're driving your fun sports car in the rain, dry, snow, the all seasons got you guys covered. And it was a blast in the rainy autocross, as you can see. We have one last chance to hop into the Civic Si race car, but before we do that, I gotta get the mad scientist here behind the tire. Let's talk a little bit about the 71RS, because this is my favorite tire. So tell me a little bit about the 71RS, what makes it so fast? This is an interesting question. What goes into the engineering as far as like making it fast, but also like how much of the tread, because the tread looks so cool, how much of it is useful factor versus making it look really, really cool?
So for a tire like this, it's all function, right?
Okay.
So like this tire looks however it needs to look to be as fast as humanly possible. And it's really all about the team that designed it and using it on a racetrack, doing the development. So in Japan, Tsukuba circuit, everybody knows it. That's where this tire was designed. That's where this tire was honed. So as part of development, we got a couple of vehicles. The engineers go out to Tsukuba like a couple times a month, do the testing, come back, and like, was it faster? Nope. All right, back to the drawing board.
How sick is that? But just having like that be where this is all grown from, that is so damn cool. Okay, I'll let you continue.
Well, and the cool thing is, so like motorsports is global. You know, we want to go just as fast in Japan as we do here in the US. And so every time you have that commonality, like everything just kind of comes together. And so Japan says, this is the fastest tire we could develop. We could bring it over here. Yep, you guys did a great job. So enduros, autocross, time trials, like it seems to work pretty well at everything.
Right. So can you explain kind of the tread pattern here and what makes it so fast in the compound?
Sure. So the biggest thing that's different between this and the last gen is asymmetric tread pattern, which is good for a couple reasons. So this tire's all about cornering. So that's why it's got this big outer shoulder block here to absorb all of those forces. And the other thing that goes into it is the tuning of the stiffness of big outer shoulder block, but the inner ribs are also tuned for specific stiffness so that in cornering, your footprint kind of looks like a triangle. Like all that outside force is here. And what we're trying to do is make it less triangular. How do we make it deflect in a way where you get the most grip, the most contact area?
You know, what's really cool, what I enjoy about the 71RS is not only is it fast, but it lasts. Yeah. That's the crazy thing. You can set a heater lap, but stay consistent throughout the track day and even run these tires for days.
So that's part of those footprint mechanics I was talking about, even pressure distribution, but that's all the compound. And the difference between tires like this and regular road tires is these are designed to operate at high temperatures. So high temperatures are kind of the enemy of rubber sometimes, and so very specialized chemistry goes into this to make sure that this thing is, it warms up quick, and when you get those track temperatures on, it's what, 80 degrees out here today, it just stays super consistent throughout that.
Man, that is so cool. So today we got to test out a little bit on the new Potenza Race tires, which is also a 200 tread wear tire. If you guys don't know, this is 200 tread wear. The Race is 200 tread wear. What makes these two tires different?
So the Race is a little more street oriented. So you look at the tire, there's a little bit more of like grooving in it, water channels for it. And so it's really meant for, you want to daily drive your NSX, come do a track day, drive it to work the next day. You can do that. You can do all of that stuff because I know you do.
I do.
On the 71RS, but you're not going to have quite the ride comfort. You're not going to have quite the ability to evacuate water that you would have on something that's a little more street oriented. So it's kind of like same flavor, but just a little bit bit different for somebody that prioritizes those road manners over going as fast as humanly possible.
Right,
The
yeah.
Race is just a little bit harder compound, so those are kind of those fine-tuning differences that we do to tune for those, you know, a little bit more street-oriented, a little more track-oriented, maximum grip.
Man, the more you know. That is, I'm just nerding out right now. This is so cool. But let's hop in the car and have some fun. Thank you, Will.
Yeah, man.
That was awesome.
How'd the temp go on that one?
It was like 186.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, perfect. Well, it's hard to say goodbye, but time to load up and we're gonna head back to the hotel. Oh my gosh, I am so tired. But this is our last event for a while, so gonna push through. All right, long day, awesome day. But the perks of doing these kinds of events with amazing companies like Bridgestone are to hang out with everybody and have dinner. So for our last night here, I'm gonna take you guys along for dinner, go get some food, and then we're gonna head home. Cheers for the vlog.
Yes, yes. Is anybody willing to come on stage? Come join me on stage. And just go ahead and pick any card you like. You on that one? All right, take it, show it to everybody. I'm not looking.
Oh, that's a good card.
Everybody? Now we're gonna put it inside. Do you want to shuffle it, or do you trust me? You shuffle. All right, here. All right. Would you recognize the card if you saw it again?
No. What was the card? I do remember it.
You remember it? All right, I'm gonna show you the top card, and be honest with me. Is this your card?
No.
Wait, hold out your hand. Hold out your hand. Put your other hand on top of it like a sandwich. Now tell me if you feel this. Feel that magical moment.
Yeah, that was during that.
Ooh, all right. What was the card you picked? Go ahead and open your hand.
We had a magician at the table the whole time. Can you do a magic trick for the vlog?
We got you. So check it out. We got a ring right here. Rolls right here. So we put it on the index. Pops off. Throw it back on. It really looks like it goes there. It's on the pinky. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like it really comes off. But when you take it off, it slams right through. And again, you can examine it, make sure it's real, but it's always looking in the wrong.
Whoa! That just blew my mind. That was good. After a crazy long day, crazy long travel, few days, I guess, we've made it back to the hotel and we're gonna head home in the morning. Incredible day with Bridgestone. Getting to drive the TCA Civic Si was a dream come true, along with the NSX and all of the other amazing cars we've got to test out with the tires. Bridgestone, if you're watching this, thank you so much for this incredible experience, and I hope you guys learned a little bit about the tires today. Hopefully I can persuade you guys to try out the Potenza RE71 RSs and any of the other tires that may fit your needs, because they really are fantastic, and as someone that personally uses them and puts them to work, I can personally attest and say how fantastic, fast, grippy, comfortable the just normal street tires are. They're fantastic and I can't recommend them enough. I'm gonna head home and hopefully not travel for a little bit so we can get some work done at the shop. And we'll see you guys for some exciting projects that we have going on at the shop, continuing the WRX build, starting some new stuff. It's gonna be really exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out.